That's our new member, the sound of it. Every time a new member signs up and we put it up on the screen, it's hit. It's meant to send shockwaves. So yeah, there we go. But yes, I'm relevant. My team won 7-0 last night. Battered Barnsley. Buzzing, bruv. But honestly, I'm buzzing. No one is going to take that shine away. It was amazing. Best result in Europe last night. You know, best winning margin.
It's not in Europe.
Hang on. Let me rephrase that. Was the game played in a European city last night?
Oh, that's how we're gonna do it.
But
I don't know if
in Europe.
I don't know if a Bulgarian club beat someone in the Bulgarian Cup 8-0. How am I supposed to know?
No, I'm pointing out there was lots of different games that took place in the continent of Europe last night. Is that a correct statement to make? Is that factual?
You're making it about continent of
Europe.
So
yeah, it was great. We were amazing. We were brilliant. We were out of this world.
United and Barnsley are in the same country. Don't be shameless.
Yeah, but that country's in Europe, right or wrong?
Wrong. Brexit.
No, that's the European. That's the European Union, not the continent. We didn't leave the continent of Europe. Come on now, learn your politics. But do you know what's interesting for me? What I've loved is I'm going to call out Rory, not Rory Jennings. Rory, I think it's Cook is his surname. The Arsenal fan, Rory. Because this guy, I like him. We get on. He's a friend of the show. But this man has cried. He has boo-hooed. He has moaned and whinged every single time Arsenal were told off for celebrating. Guess what he was tweeting about yesterday? Why am I seeing Man United fans celebrating goals? I couldn't believe it. Celebration police were out last night in Arsenal kits, Chelsea kits, Inter Milan kits, Liverpool kits. We were fantastic last night. I've watched the highlights 3 or 4 times. Rashford now, by the way, Rashford is halfway to last season's GA total already. Telling me he's finished. Garnacho,
listen, I want to say something about this. Man United fans, you guys have the right to be happy. You won 7-0 against a League One team. That is fantastic. However, is this win relevant? The question to every Man United fan, is this win relevant? My point about it, is this the win that makes you convinced that your season is going to get better? Is this the win that makes you convinced that you turn it around against Ten Hag? I bet that no Man United fan, apart from Dev, who thinks this win is a turning point, that's different. Really, big up Dev. He thinks it's a turning point. But I didn't see a Man United fan sit and say this is a turning point. So this win isn't the win that will tell you that you're going to win the cup, because you were always going to be Barnsley. I know you scored a lot of goals. So my point about this, individually and in isolation, yes, Man United celebrate. But I don't understand this notion from some Man United fans that they're over-celebrating this. I'm not a celebration police. You can celebrate the goals, because some of the goals were absolutely brilliant. Marcus Rashford's goal was amazing, right? Brilliant. Garnacho played very, very well. But the reality is you're still sitting here, the same exact point as before yesterday, unless Terry Flowers are going to tell me no.
No, we're not.
Okay.
I'll answer as to why. So we're not in the same position as yesterday, because yesterday we hadn't scored more than 4 goals in a game under Ten Hag, and our biggest win was 3-0. So we're in a different position because we've now broken that record. And we've played a lot of League One, League Two teams in that time as well. We're also not in the same position because yesterday we were in the 3rd round of a cup competition. We are now in the 4th round of a cup competition. To your question as to whether or not that win is relevant, this win will be very relevant if we go on to win the League Cup. We wouldn't have won the League Cup 2 seasons ago. We wouldn't have won the FA Cup last season had we not won and knocked out all the other teams we played. So, of course, it's a relevant football match because you are now 1 game closer to the ultimate goal of winning trophies. To your question about, is it the game that makes us believe that we are back? Of course it isn't. But if we beat Crystal Palace, we won't believe that. If we go on a really good run for 3 or 4 months, the belief from everybody that we are 100% back and challenging and when I say that, I mean a point where we are confident going into every season that we're going to be title contenders, we won't know. I don't think there is going to be one singular game that turns you from I'm not sure to 100%. It's going to be an accumulation of games and a consistency of results. So to have a 3-0 win and a 7-0 win back-to-back, we are just happy in the moment. We are not looking, most Man United fans are not looking beyond the end of their nose. We are just happy in the moment because it was a good win on the night. And what we're really doing is, some of us like me are over-celebrating, but we're doing it purposely to wind people up. We're just doing it to wind people up. Simple.
Would you have liked more to Man United to win 2-1 or in penalties so Ten Hag will get sacked? So
no. Again, so
you're still in the fourth. You're still winning.
I'll answer the question. So no, I understand the logic. If you don't believe in a manager, to want them to lose or struggle,
not to lose. I never said lose. Struggle.
I know. I'm just pointing out. I can understand the logic if somebody wants their manager to lose, they don't believe in them. What I always want is to be wrong. I don't want to be right that I don't think Ten Hag can get us back to the highest level. So if we can perform like yesterday and score lots of goals in every single game between now and the end of the season, that is what I want more than the team continuing to struggle. So I always want Man United to be successful. Whether that means my opinion is right or wrong is irrelevant to me when it comes to my football club, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I was happy with it. You know, lots of goals. Garnacho now, as I said, more GA than Cole Palmer. And some will say that's not relevant, but Cole Palmer did play 2 games against Serviette. Do you know? I'm putting it out there. I'm just putting out these facts. Do you know what I mean? These facts on straight facts. Because I know it triggers people.
I warned people last season that Cole Palmer under Maresca won't score as many goals. I said it. And it's just genuinely a systematic thing. With Poch, regardless what you think about him, I think Kane and Son both had their best numbers under Poch. Mbappe had his best numbers under Poch. And Palmer had the best numbers under Poch. He always takes like the best forward line player and he tells them, cook, brother. He lets the forward line player, who's the best player in the team, essentially, he gives them freedom. He lets them cook. I'm going to put a pillow. Why is it so hot today?
Bro, Cole Palmer has 5 GA in the Premier League, same as Saka, 1 less than Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, stop. I was about to say, I disagree with you.
I'm not getting Hassan Sport.
That was a Wolves stat pad session.
Hang on. I'm being obviously very shameless, and I don't mean that the Cole Palmer's amazing. I think Cole Palmer's better than Garnacho is, right? Especially as of right now. But I don't think there is any proof whatsoever that Cole Palmer is going to exponentially underperform his GA from last year. There's no proof of that.
Okay, here's my proof. Enzo Maresca is a Pep disciple, and he's Italian. Okay, this
big up Carefree Lewis, by the way.
This guy spawns as soon as you mention anything about Poch. It's not normal. Honestly,
he has his own algorithms, bro. He has his own algorithms.
Bro, I could be in my room. I could be in my room, like writing in the YouTube tags Pochettino, and he would spawn in my room, like just behind me, like Poch, and then he'd disappear again. Like, bro, are you normal, Lewis? Let it go. He's been gone 4 months. Anyway, back to the topic. One thing that Lewis himself admitted is Poch will always give the best player in the team the keys. That's what he gave with Palmer. This is not an insult to Cole Palmer. This is simply the truth. When you look at Cole Palmer this season, he won't score as many goals or get as many assists under Enzo Maresca. Not because Maresca is a bad manager and not because Palmer's a good player. It's simply systematic. That's it. So this is the problem now. Here come the Chelsea fans. Oh my God, he's jealous of Lavia and Caicedo. Oh my God, he has the biggest Chelsea agenda. Habibi, just listen to what I'm saying. Maresca is not a bad manager. Palmer is not a bad player. It's simply systematic. Now, with the Man United stuff, Terry, I'm in the middle. Why do we have to be black and white? I'm in the gray area.
It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Shmo.
Exactly. So I'm in the gray area.
He doesn't know what that song is.
Yeah, he don't. At the same time.
Hang on, you know who that song is, right?
I don't.
Fuck off.
I told you, Terry.
Fuck off. Sorry to swear. You don't know who sings Black or White.
No. I listen to Eminem and 50 Cent. And
okay, don't worry about it. Move on, people.
And Nas and Jay-Z and Kanye West.
You know the problem is, Terry, he's not that young. He's not that young.
I listen to rap, bro. I don't listen to that shit.
Hang on a minute. How are you calling Michael Jackson's music crap?
I didn't know it was Michael Jackson.
That's the number one, bro. He's number one.
The king of pop, rock, R&B, and soul, bro.
No, this guy is number one.
I think I know one song that he sings. Was it the song about he mentions moon in it, and then he starts moonwalking or something?
No, he's got a film coon. Oh my god!
Listen, I know all Eminem songs in it. I just listen to rap.
No, bro,
anyway,
move on.
Now moving on from my music taste.
Bro, this is ridiculous.
Guys, I don't listen to Michael Jackson. I just listen to
a song
rap.
called The Moon.
Thriller, exactly. That's the name. Thriller. Sorry, my bad.
No,
he's
it's
most famous.
Criminal, bro.
By the way, he doesn't moonwalk in Thriller. He moonwalks in Billie Jean. Yeah. There's no moonwalking. He literally moonwalks in one song.
Is this the fucking football terrace or is this the Grammys? Where the fuck am I sitting? This is the football terrace. Back to the fucking football. No one cares about my music taste.
Michael Jackson is.
Okay, congratulations, both of you old heads. I'm a young generation guy.
How old are you?
I'm still in my 20s. Thank you very much.
What? You're not 23.
No, he's almost, bro. He's almost 30, bro. He's not that young, bro.
Brother, you are basically the same age as me. Stop trying to act like you're young.
No, you're not. You are the same age as Mo.
You're 30 in your 30s. I'm in my 30s.
No, I'm not in my 30s. Don't add a year, please.
Some months.
So next year we're both in our 30. Oh my god, I can't believe you don't know Michael Jackson is. Anyway, things aren't black and white.
I know Michael Jackson. I just don't know his music because I listen to rap. Now, back to the topic. With Manchester United, you guys overdid it at the same time, but we are not celebration police. Habibi, celebrate, but you beat Barnsley. Wallahi, you beat Barnsley, Terry. You get me? Like yesterday, I beat AC Milan 3-1, and I didn't even say shit. I didn't even celebrate as much as you did. I get it. You're starving. You have to get your celebrations in before the pain comes in. So I understand that because it's been shit for the last 11 years. So celebrate a little bit. You get me? And I know you're doing it to wind people up, so it's fine. But I'm not celebration police. Let people be happy. But it is Barnsley, like at the same time. So it is a grey area.
No, I do agree. Like I'm very happy with it. I'm just like enjoying teasing people. Agree with Tel. I don't believe last night was a turning point for United or Ten Hag. Think that it can only identify turning points at some distance from events. I agree. Big up you guys. My favorite show of the week. Thank you, Patrick Lynch.
Appreciate you, Patrick.
Thank you. Damn, he can see the future after 4 games. This is your opinion stroke theory, not proof. If you want proof, 5 GA in 4 Premier League games is proof you are wrong.
Martin, if he gets 5 GA every 4 games, then it means he's either going to break Erling Haaland's record or he's going to break Kevin De Bruyne's record, of which both is not happening. So don't be stupid and slow. This is the problem with the Chelsea fans. They don't get it. I explained it perfectly. I told you, it has nothing to do with your manager or Cole Palmer's player. We're talking about style. We're talking about style, Martin. All these Chelsea fans are so sensitive because it's always in their mind. It's always us. The world doesn't hate you. The world doesn't hate you. It's not us against the world. Bro, I explained it. I told you the issue is Maresca is not going to give Palmer the keys because he's a lot more systematic. Poch isn't systematic. That's it.
Sam, let me add something to the Chelsea fans.
These guys are bitching.
Let me add something to the Chelsea fans. Even though I think I am with Terry here that I don't think he's gonna underperform like last season. But already Enzo Maresca is literally publicly saying what we said last season. He said that we have to find a solution to oppositions targeting Cole Palmer in terms of marking, in terms of like doubling on him, which is what we said last season. Enzo Maresca yesterday or the day before said that in a press conference, like said that he's getting marked, he's getting like out of the game, he's being roughed out. So they need to find a solution. And I actually think it's a big deal for Cole Palmer that they are targeting him. Oppositions are roughing him up. They are being very physical on him. They are targeting him. That's why he's not finding the same joy, which is what we said last season. This is why for me, this is the season where Cole Palmer has to show the world that it doesn't matter if it's I'm doubled on, I'm marked. Like Bukayo Saka last season. Oh, Bukayo Saka didn't have a great season. He still had 25 GA. Season before, oh, he's not great. He still had that amount of goals and assists. This season, oh, people double on Bukayo Saka. He started the season with 5 GA. Saka is close to 3 games. So Cole Palmer this season has to prove people wrong. It is not the other way around. I'm going to repeat this again, Chelsea fans. It is not the other way around. Cole Palmer has to prove that he can do it a second season in a row like other people did. It is not the other way around. Like when people called Mo Salah one season wonder, he did it for multiple seasons. That is what I'm looking at Cole Palmer and say, you have to prove us all wrong.
Yes and no. But with Mo Salah hasn't had a goal scoring season as good as his first season at Liverpool ever again, has he?
No, he hasn't, but that was exceptional. Like,
but I also think last season for Cole Palmer's first full season was exceptional, and I think that setting the standard of if you don't hit those exact same numbers every year, you've regressed. I think is too far.
Yes,
I believe that if you can get sort of 20 to 30 GA across all competitions, that is a very productive season, especially if your performances are good. And I actually think it's. But you've also got to remember, things can be different. You know, if everybody else starts scoring goals. Like, you know, starts performing and scoring goals. Sancho starts scoring and Nkunku starts scoring. Madueke starts scoring some more. It changes the dynamic of the game. Maybe Cole Palmer's getting taken off earlier in more games because they don't need him on to score a goal because they're already 3-0 up, which means his GA will be impacted, but his impact on the team as them being a better football team may be better. So as much as I do believe GA is a very important metric.
Harry, you do realize you literally just said what I said. You realize that, right? That's my overarching point. Chelsea might become a better team, of which means Palmer won't have as many GA and won't score as many goals.
Okay, but the way you made it sound as if like he will go backwards as a player, as opposed to.
No, I'm not saying he's going to go backwards, but let's say last season he got 30 GA. By definition, this season he's going to go to 20 because Maresca's more tactics and Poch is more run, press, gegen pressing, scoring chances, a lot of chances. That's it's difference in style.
Hey, now, nothing wrong with being slow. It was Terry would have someone else on the show. Big up and much love.
That's
Thank
funny
you
for you, Martin, because I'm the longest serving straight facts person. But big up to you, though.
Are you? Yeah, you are now. Yes, yeah, you are. Yeah, because obviously Mr. Gunner and Big Steve. Were you before or after Sava? I don't remember.
I was before.
Were you before Sava? Yeah. There we go. Make sure you hit the, like I said, terrible take loading from Hassam. Cheers there. For finance. Thank you very much indeed.